Companies that are involved in abuses of human rights or negative impacts on the environment often don't change on their own initiative. They need pressure from the outside. And advocacy is a really important tool to apply such pressure. My name is Lydia de Leeuw. I'm a researcher with SOMO, the Center for Research on Multinational Corporations, and I'll talk about the different tools you could use in your advocacy. Before you develop and design your advocacy strategy, you need a strong basis, which is the facts. You need to know a lot about the involvement of the company in the violations, but also investigate the corporate structure, who are the investors, maybe shareholders and other stakeholders. All of this information will help you to develop your strategy, to create your narrative, and to identify pressure points. SOMO, together with 10 international partners, have developed the Mind the Gap Toolkit. It contains tools for civil society to hold corporations to account for violations. This includes advocacy strategies, and I'll highlight 4 of them. The first advocacy strategy is to dismantle corporate narratives. Companies have a lot of resources and influence to shape the narrative and how their activities are viewed. One example is a company saying that it abides by national laws, but in fact it is in violation of international human rights and humanitarian norms. One such example is Cemex, a Mexican construction company that has contributed to the construction of illegal Israeli settlements in the West Bank and occupied Syrian Golan Heights. Many international NGOs, specifically Latin American NGOs, were able to reframe the issue by focusing on the international norms violations, resulting in a lot of investors divesting from Cemex. The second type of advocacy strategy is shifting the power balance. One way to do that can be by expanding and amplifying community activism. So frontline communities are often, holding demonstrations, trying to reach out to local media, but really once national and international NGOs and movements and media become involved and interested, this is when the pressure increases on the company. You could see this in the case of the Dakota Access Pipeline, where eventually, due to a lot of national and international pressure, the harmful project was interrupted. The third strategy I want to highlight is the filing of legal or non-judicial complaints. So the legal complaints can be through administrative, civil and criminal procedures, while non-judicial complaints are, for example, national contact point complaints under the OECD guidelines, but also UN special procedures and accessing regional human rights bodies. These strategies do require a lot of advocacy around the procedure itself to ensure real maximum impact. Finally, the fourth advocacy strategy you could use, but which you would have to sustain over a longer period of time, is advocating for norm setting. So that means you advocate for stronger norms that apply to the company to prevent harms in the future, but also to hold companies to account for current and past harms. You can find more information about these and other advocacy strategies on the Mind the Gap website. When you click on Counter Strategies, that's where you will find the toolkit. I wish you good luck, and please do reach out if you want more information. Thank you for watching.